Hello, Bella Beauties and Bella Bows. Welcome back to my channel, Bella Black TV. I'm Bella Black, and we have another great day today. We have Brittney. Let's welcome to the stage, Brittney.
Hey everybody.
Hi, Brittney. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. This is awesome. This is pretty
Yay! Well,
cool.
I'm glad you were able to do it. I'm so happy you're
Yeah,
here.
no problem.
All right, so we'll jump right into it. So, if you
Okay.
don't mind telling the daters where you're located and your age.
Okay, I'm located out of Houston, Texas. I'm
Okay, Houston.
36. And what was the other question?
Just your age and where you're located.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, what is your occupation and for how long?
What was that? I can't hear.
Okay. Your occupation and for how long?
Oh, my occupation. I've been in the health industry for about 9 years. I
Okay.
have two small businesses as well. And
Okay.
I have a side gig. I do taxes during tax season.
Okay.
So I kind of do a lot. I'm one of those type of people. I don't like just sitting still. I have to do something.
Have
Yeah.
to have some motion going.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, what are some of your hobbies?
My hobbies. I love cooking. I love decorating. I love doing makeup. I love doing hair. I am a Jill of all trades, literally. So I'm one of those type of people. Anything that involves like craft.
Okay. Okay. Crafting. All right. Okay, good deal. So, have you ever? What is your current marital status? Whether that's never been married,
Mhm.
divorced, or separated
Never.
and
I've
estranged. So,
I've been
never,
engaged but never married.
never married. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. And do you have children? And if so, how many? And what are their ages? And do you desire to have more children?
I have two kids. I have a son, he's 15, and I have a daughter, she's 5. They're with the same person. As far as do I want kids, another child? I don't plan on it, but I know that if I do meet someone who doesn't have any children and they want a child, I feel like that would be my job to give them that. But if it was just me and my own choice, no, I wouldn't have any more kids.
All right. Oh, okay. So along those same lines, does it matter if your partner has children, and if they do have children, does it matter how many they have and the ages of those children? Of those children?
Um, I prefer someone who does have kids, but um how things have been lately as far as my dating life,
Uh-huh.
I think I'm kind of like, I don't know about that. But if they do have children, I would prefer for them to be like 8 and up, or just no kids that are the young age, which requires to have to involve, dealing with the other parent on a regular basis.
All right, understood.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is one negative trait about yourself that you took from your last relationship that you have worked on, or are working on, or will work on, and why do you feel it's a negative trait?
Um, I would say I'm a Capricorn,
Okay.
and Capricorns we tend to overthink.
Okay.
Um, that's why I like to stay busy so I won't overthink. But that's like, yeah, that's probably like a flaw of
Okay.
mine.
So what have you done to work on it, Brittany?
I've actually, well, most of the time when I
Uh oh. Did we lose you, Brittany? I'm gonna pause for a second because she didn't join us again.
the phone was breaking up. Uh-oh.
Okay. So the question was, what are you currently doing to work on your negative trait?
Oh, well, I read a book. I read a book about overthinking, but most of the time when I overthink, I'm right. Whatever I come up with, it's so I feel like it's more of a spiritual gift, honestly. But it's kind of like a gift and a curse. Sometimes I just wish that I didn't have the gift, because every time I feel something, I be right.
So really, is it really even overthinking if it was
Well,
actually what
uh, uh,
Mhm.
originally I thought it was overthinking, but well, maybe no, it wasn't. I'm just spiritually gifted, I guess. Woman's intuition.
Then,
Yeah.
all right. So, how do you handle or deal with conflict, in particular in a relationship?
In a relation, well, what type of conflicts?
Like
Like,
any type of conflict, like if you and your partner are in disagreement about something and maybe the tensions may be starting to rise, how do you deal with that conflict?
well, I'm super calm. I'm one of those type of people that takes a lot. I'll just take a lot in and brush a lot off, and then yeah, like a volcano. So I'll take so much, 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 and then,
Brittany?
but, but But like overall, I really like to communicate though. So I like to speak about it. If there's something bothering you or if we have an issue, we should be able to communicate about it. If you feel, you weren't wrong, that's your opinion. I'm gonna respect how you feel. But I'm big on like looking at things from every angle instead of my own. I'm super understanding. So I feel like I be calm, but if it continues to happen over and over again, okay, there's something not right. So at that point, I'm like,
Well, Brittany, I know since you said that you just let it pretty much fester within yourself, you know that's unhealthy. And like you say, it's avoidable.
I know, but I haven't like, believe it or not, I haven't been in one of those type of situations in a long time. So maybe it's working. Me communicating about it, but I don't like people that tell stories or lies. Like, let the truth set you free. Because when I say I'm super understanding, I am too understanding. But certain things that would really like bother the typical person, it doesn't bother me. It's more of the little things that I feel that wouldn't bother someone would bother me. But yeah, I don't know if
Okay,
I
so when
answered
you
that
say
correctly.
like the lying, is it something that you know for sure to be true that you feel like that they're lying about, or
Yeah,
is it you feel like that they might be lying?
no, it's the truth. I mean, yeah, I know it's a lie, but I'll act like I don't know it's a lie.
Uh,
Is that toxic or?
oh goodness.
Oh my
Okay, so moving along, is religion or spirituality important to you? And if so, what is it that you practice or believe? And is it important that your mate practice or have those same beliefs?
I'm spiritually. Well, I'm spiritual. That's not a correct word. I am spiritual. I'm very, very, very spiritual. I would prefer whoever I run across to be spiritual as well. I'm really big on, you know, right now I've been celibate, and if that person or whoever I'm dealing with, I don't know what demons they're fighting. I don't know how they feel about their self. I don't know just overall what they got going on. So I'm not gonna sleep with that person because I know if I sleep with them, their energy is gonna come into me. So I'm super. That's very very important. Very like that's a deal breaker. You have to know God. And you have to know yourself too and love yourself. So yeah, I'm very spiritual. I don't play that. I'm serious about that.
So is your God Jesus Christ, or is it another entity?
What was that?
Your God, is that Jesus Christ, or is it a different entity?
No, it's not a different entity.
I mean, people have different beliefs, and I just want to
Yeah,
make
I feel like we all have God within. I
sure.
don't really name God like, well, that's what spirituality is. It's not a religion. It's more of I know there is a most high, and I know, he or she or whatever has gotten me where I am today. I don't label things. It's just God. Like I pray a lot. I'm
Okay.
not one of those type of people. I don't, some people um think, oh, you're spiritual, you have crystals, you're worshiping the devil. No, it's more of just doing your research and, learning different things and knowing within how you feel and what makes you feel comfortable. But I don't knock anyone for having, if they're religious or whatever. As long as you believe in God, that's all that matters to me.
Just want to make sure that the daters know like what is expected, what's not expected, and things like that. So that's why I asked. That's why I know
Hmm.
stuff about that one. All right. So, do you believe in therapy, and why or why not?
Yes, yes. I feel like everybody should have therapy. I think it's very important. I feel like the typical person is battling some type of issues from their childhood because that what forms us as an adult. So I feel like everyone should do therapy, and it doesn't have to. I feel like a lot of people, oh my God, you go to counseling, you have a therapist, there's something wrong with you. What type of trauma did you experience as a child? Were you touched? Or no, it doesn't have anything. It could be the littlest thing, like someone said, oh, you're light skinned and you're ugly. That will affect someone. That's a childhood trauma because it's still affecting you as an adult. So I
Mhm.
definitely feel like everyone should have a therapist. I have one.
So, do you? I know you believe in individual therapy, but do you also believe in couples therapy?
Yes, I feel like that's important too. Yeah, if needed. Yeah.
All right, good deal. All right.
Hmm.
So, do you believe in gender roles, and if so, what do you believe is the man's role in a marriage and long-term relationship, and what is the woman's role in a marriage and long-term relationship?
I feel like the man is supposed to lead. Um, I feel like it shouldn't be anything that's labeled like, oh, you're the woman, you need to do the dishes. No, I feel like it's us, it's me and you against the world. We're doing everything together. So if one day I'm tired, you can clean, or if you're tired, I could clean. I don't want to be the stay at home wife and just sits at home with the kids and not have anything to do. That's not me.
Okay.
I
You
I
want a
want to help.
partnership?
Yeah, I want a
No.
partnership. I have different businesses that I want to soar. So I'm going to put a lot of my energy into that and just us being successful together. I'm not a one-sided person. I think it's a union, it's a together thing. It's a us thing. So I don't really feel like there's really gender roles, but I do feel like the man is supposed to lead.
Okay. All
But make sure he doesn't lead me in a ditch. He has to know how to lead.
right. Okay, so outside of aesthetic and physical features, I'm sorry, yeah, outside of physical aesthetics like the height, the income, and things of that sort, what are absolute must-haves that your partner must have without including the aesthetics or the income part?
I would definitely say um they have to be willing to be a team. There's a lot of people who are in relationships and they're competing with each other. I don't That's a deal breaker cuz like I said, I'm a big like together. Like if I'm with you, I'm going to push you to do better and I want you to push me to do better too. So someone who just is always like it's about me, 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 me. There's nothing wrong with that because at the end of the day, it is about you. But when you're with someone, it's about us. So I feel like, what is that? Selfish? Is that someone that's being selfish? I wouldn't know the wording for that.
To me, that seemed like that's what it would be selfish if it's
Okay.
just all about me, me, me,
Yeah,
me, me.
yeah, I can't. That's a deal breaker. I don't like people like that. What else besides look wise? I feel like they have, well, this is just what I like. I
Mm-hmm.
like men who speak about business or about spiritual things. That's something that turns me on. Like say for example, the typical girl, if a guy's like, "You want to go shopping?" and they're like, "Heck yeah, let's go." But that doesn't really move me. It doesn't move me. But if we're talking about, let's put up, let's invest in this business, let's buy this property, that is conversations that I like, things like that. So someone, he doesn't necessarily have to be business savvy, but good conversation, like, and I'm
Conversation,
goofy, so make me laugh, let's laugh together. Yeah.
sort of like a best friend.
Yes, a best
Let's be
friend. I
best
feel like
friends
that's
and sit in the
important.
fight.
And yeah, and whoever I end up with, I want it to be about us against the world. Let's take over, you know. Yeah. And I don't like men who will with wondering eyes. Like, I like my men very, very nonchalant, very, very picky with their women, like knowing who they are, a well, valuable man.
Okay,
Am I talking too
okay.
much?
No, I mean, hey, this is what you want. And so if you're putting yourself out here to the daters, you got to let your head know what you want.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So I believe my purpose in life is to what? What do you feel your purpose in life is to do?
I feel like my purpose in life is to help others. I'm one of those type of people. Like, if you're near me, like just the other day, I was at I was at the courthouse paying off a speeding ticket, and there was a lady there and she had a warrant for her arrest. Mind you, I don't know this lady. I don't know anything about her. I've never seen her before in my life. And they're like, "Well, you can squash your warrant if you pay lolly, lolly, lolly." And she's like, "I have 3 kids. I don't have the money. My child is breastfed." Because they're like, "Or you can just turn yourself in and stay."
Oh,
For the ladies, I paid for her warrant to start her payment plans for her warrant. Like, and me and this lady, we're still in communication, and it wasn't a situation to where like she was using me. God told me to pay for it, and I followed what he told me, because in my mind I'm like, I don't know her. I don't got it like that. I'm not about to. That's what I was thinking, but God told me to do it, so I did it. But if you're around me or if you're in my vicinity, I love you. Even if I don't know, I'm gonna try to help. If you need something, I got you. If I have it. I'm one of those type of people. So I feel like that's my duty, is to help others. Like, if I know once I get to where I want to be, like on the top, I'm gonna bring everybody, or at least try, or give them the map on how I did it, to
right.
just spread love and to help others.
Right.
So
Just help other individuals be able to help themselves. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Good deal. All right. So, what is one unique thing about yourself that most people don't know? What is that one unique thing about it? Just by looking at you, like, oh, I didn't know that about you,
Well, most of the time, just like, because I don't know if I'm big on zodiac signs too. So I'm a
Brittney.
Capricorn. So my resting face probably gives like she's a stuck up snobby girl. So a lot, or a gold digger. A lot of people think that about me. But once they get to talk to me, they're like, "Oh, she's so down to earth. She's so humble." So yeah, that's what, and I'm goofy as ever, but people don't know that unless they like know me.
Give you a chance to talk to you. Yeah. Now
Yeah,
that'll
any other time I'm quiet. I don't say anything at all.
All right. So, what are your relationship status goals? Is that marriage, long term relationship, companionship only, and why now?
I am searching for marriage. I'm at a point in my life where I want to build more, but with someone. Like, I feel like I've came far along by myself. So just imagine if I had the right partner with me. I'm like, oh, I would be doing a lot. Like, seriously. So marriage is the goal. I want a partner. I want us to, like I said, I want us to take over.
So, you feel like you've done the work and you are ready. to be
Mhm.
able to be in a partnership with someone.
Yes.
You ready? All right. Okay. What are your love languages that you'd like for your partner to provide to you? And what
Oh,
does that
sweet.
look like? Listen in the order of importance to you.
Um, I would say so. What are my love language, or what am I searching for? My love.
Oh,
Oh,
your love languages that you want someone to display to you,
oh, that I want to
provide.
display to
Sorry.
me. Definitely. I love talking. Just showing me you have my back. Like I'm not really into materialistic things, but if I know you got my back and you're there for me, if like I fall or you know that's a love language to me. Like I don't feel like I'm really I don't feel like I'm very I don't feel like I'm a picky person. Um I more I feel like I've just ran into the wrong people. My energy is I have good energy, so I draw a lot of different people around me.
Mhm.
And a lot, yeah. So that would I think that would per I would prefer that to be acts of just be
So
there for me. Yeah, acts of service. Yeah, acts of
that's your number one
service.
act of service.
Yeah, acts of service. I'm touchy too. So,
Physical touch.
well, that's if I like you now. If I don't like, don't touch me. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm doing this, to be honest with you. I just been doing a lot of things that I don't usually do, but yeah,
Hey, you're getting outside of your comfort zone. When you get outside
yeah,
your comfort zone, you start to grow. So hey,
hmm yeah,
it's a step in the right direction.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So, what does the term emotional intelligence mean to you, and do you provide this in a relationship? And if so, how? Are you familiar with the term emotional intelligence?
Yeah, yes, yes. And I feel like a lot of men these days, they're not emotionally available. They could be dealing still in love with somebody that they were just in a relationship with, or they could be battling something from the past as far as like maybe their finances are messed up. That's still emotionally affecting you in some type of way. You have a plate and there's too much on your plate, so where am I going to come in, or how are you going to pour into me, and how am I going to pour into you? If I can't pour into you, there's no space because you have so much baggage. So that part, I you got to be available emotionally. I feel like that's important. I feel like that's very, very important.
Okay.
Very,
So,
very.
before emotional intelligence can come into play, they have to be emotionally available first, and
Yes,
which
and
probably
understand
work
too.
on
Yes,
themselves before they enter into a relationship with someone.
yes.
Mhm. Okay. So, what are some obstacles you've encountered while trying to date? What has been some
Oh my God. um.
obstacles?
Well, I actually was just dating somebody, and I
Mhm.
thought this man was gonna be my husband. I swear, I just knew it. But he was not emotionally available, so it didn't. I feel like I've ran into a lot of men who have insecurities. I feel like even I've dated guys that I've spoke with every day, seen on a regular, and they still didn't know me because they still judged me, by my outer shell instead of within of how I really truly am. Um, so they've they've all well, the past two guys that I've dated, they were both emotionally unavailable. But I wanted the wrong things though. I'm gonna admit that I was
Some
well
accountability.
the last guy we're actually I it's been 3 months that we've been no contact, no communication.
Mhm.
Um I thought he was perfect. I thought he was, but it was all lies. I didn't know. And the other guy before that, Um, he was definitely very he was emotionally unavailable. A lot of trauma. That's why it's so important to get to know a person, and it
Right.
takes a long time. It could take a you could be knowing a person for like 2 years and still you
Don't
don't
really
really
know
know that
'em.
person. Yeah.
And you just have to use some discernment as well to,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to pay attention, because if
Mm-hmm.
you're not paying attention, you can't overlook those red flags, and then you
Mm-hmm.
end up in a situation that you really don't want to be in. So yeah, it is very important to pay attention.
Yeah. And not
Exactly.
be and not be in La La Land. I was in La
Right.
La Land.
And not be too infatuated with those things that really just don't matter.
Yes.
Okay.
Seriously.
So, what do you believe has been the biggest challenge or impact that has affected dating as we see it today? Not necessarily in your particular situation, but just dating overall in this
Um,
dating culture. What has been one of the
well,
biggest challenges?
right now where I live in Houston.
Okay.
So, there's a lot of beautiful women. There's a lot of handsome men. But I say 90% of these women, they're gold diggers. They know you
Mm,
got some money, they're going to do everything. So, because of that, the men off top think that they can just flaunt their money at you and you're just going to do whatever. But when a person has their own, that's you can't get me like that. And I get put in the same category as all of the other women who are very promiscuous and willing to do whatever. So that's today's dating. You got some money, they're going to do whatever. So the men, if they don't have the money, they're going to act like they have the money. Or the ones that do have it, they're going to throw it at you and expect you to do everything. And I'm not like that. I don't fit in that category. So it's hard for me to find someone to even really vibe with. That's how I feel. That really understands me, and want to talk about the things I want to talk about. So yeah, I
that's
feel like right now is horrible. Horrible. I say don't date anybody.
understandable.
Focus on yourself. Love yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just you.
By all means, love yourself and be whole and complete within yourself first before trying to date. That's for sure. But don't tell
Yeah.
people to give up on dating, Brittany.
I know. I know. I'm trying not to. I got a couple more in me. I don't yeah. I mean, I'm scared. It's scary. It is scary out here. It is very scary to just allow someone to get close to you because it's not like how it was. Like, I don't know, maybe it was COVID that changed everything. I don't know. It was a big shift. Dating is not how it used to be.
Because people have so many more options and availability now of being and seeing different people, having different options and things like
Mhm.
that. And so, yeah, it is going to affect dating, especially with social media. And I just know sometimes I see a lot of the gender wars going on. So, a lot of that is affecting it. So,
Mhm.
just got to pray about it and use discernment.
Yeah. Right. You're so right about that.
All right. So, do you believe in monogamy and do you practice it?
Yes. Wait.
Okay.
That means like being with one person, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I feel like that's heck yeah, girl.
Hold on, let me
Girl,
get right first. Yeah.
I live in Houston. It is scary out here. I'm not, I'm scared. I don't, yeah.
All right. What are absolute deal breakers that you will not tolerate when choosing a partner? What are those things like?
Deal breakers. I do not like a liar.
Oh,
If you lie about the little things, there's a big chance you're going to lie about the big thing. That's a deal breaker. Just be yourself. What's wrong with being yourself? Yeah, I don't. That's a deal breaker. Don't come lying to me. And don't
right.
try to impress me. Just be yourself. Like, I don't like that. Like the phony. I don't like that.
All right. What do you feel it takes for someone to be a great mate to you and for you to be a great mate to someone?
I feel communication. Because if you're communicating with me, you can let me know what's bothering you. And if it's bothering you, I'm going to understand it and I'm going to correct it. And, so I feel like communication is like a number one thing. You could talk to somebody, well, and understanding, because you could communicate something to somebody and they don't understand, it's going in one ear and out the other. So communication and understanding.
Okay. What is your dating age range?
Oh, God. Well, girl, oh my God. I would actually prefer at least 40 and up.
Okay.
Heck, if I could get somebody 60, I would be happy. And what's so interesting is because it's usually the younger men who are attracted to me. They're the only ones. Like,
Well, you look
right?
young, so
Huh?
that's
Well,
understandable.
yeah, they're the. Well, I don't know what's up with the older men. They don't like me. The uncles, they don't. They're scared of me. But them YNs, I'm like, get the heck, go that way. You better go back with your mom. Leave me. Yeah. Oh my God, is this gonna be
You
posted?
now you know it is.
Oh, people, I think I'm just really comfortable with you because people don't know I act like this. I promise you. Remember, I told you I'm usually quiet. They don't know I'm super goofy, but yeah, I would prefer someone older. But even if the person is 35, you have to be very, very, you gotta at least, I wouldn't say have an old soul, but be mature. Like handle your business. So yeah.
So
So
you
I
said
guess
35.
we could do I guess we could do 35 at the youngest, maybe 33. No, let's do 35. 35 and up. Yeah. But preferably
How
someone
far is
older.
up, Brittany? How far is up?
60. This
All right. Okay, what is your
Lord.
dating location preference, whether that is internationally, locally within your current state, surrounding states, anywhere in the USA? And the second part of that is, do you have a passport or are you able and willing to obtain?
Well, I have a passport. I actually, my last situation, it was a long distance relationship. Well, it was only 4 hours away. A lot of my relationships are long distance. Actually, yeah, there's been three long distance relationships in different states. Um, but I would prefer someone close to me, but I can definitely, if it's the right person, if we really like connect, I can do long distance and move. So yeah, I'm open.
Okay, like how open? Like internationally open, like a whole different state open, or
Ooh, hopefully
Oklahoma,
not in.
Arkansas, Louisiana open, or
I don't
what?
want nobody from Louisiana. Stay away. I don't want that. No, I'm. That's bad. I just had a bad experience. Okay.
But that doesn't mean everybody from Louisiana is bad, Brittany.
You say what?
I said that doesn't mean everyone from Louisiana is bad.
I know I'm just being dramatic, but I'm definitely let's. I'm open. Let's try international. Who knows? You never know.
So,
I'm
so
so
either.
clearly what I've been doing is not the right thing, so I need to try something else. I'm right
Okay,
here
now
on a freaking.
realistically, are you available and able and willing to do what it takes to travel back and forth with someone that are in these other states as well as international?
Yeah, I work from home. I work remotely, so I can move around whenever I want. As far as my businesses, it would definitely have to work around my schedule, but yeah, it could be done. I work
Okay.
remotely. Yeah.
All right. And do you have a race preference?
You know, I'm open. I don't have a preference. I don't.
Okay.
I want to try something new, but I don't have a preference.
Okay. Is there any race that is off the table or just any race?
No. Anyways, I'm more looking at energy. I'm not looking at the outer shell. I want to know how you are in the inside, how your energy is, how your spirit is. So, no, looks really don't matter to me, but you got to look clean at least. Hygiene is very important.
So it has to be well groomed. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, how do you want eligible and intentional daters to reach out to you? You can give them your social media handles, but you also need to state those social media platforms.
Um, yeah. I feel like I get judged off of my social media because I look like a hot girl, but that's not what I am. But um, yeah, Instagram is fine. Instagram, social media is fine.
Okay. So, what is your IG?
What was the what?
What is your IG? What is your Instagram
Oh, what's
handle?
my IG? I don't know by heart. Um, what is my IG?
I have it here. Do you want me to say it?
Yes,
Okay.
please. Yes.
It's ITS underscore ME underscore BRITTNEYY underscore.
Yeah, I
Again,
think
that
it's two underscore. I think it's underscore underscore. Isn't it two underscore? Uh oh. Now I don't know how to get back to. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to touch this. I'm not going to touch this. Can we add it at the end or something? Because
yes, I'll
I
put it
think
in the
it's two.
description.
I think it's ITS underscore me underscore Brittney with two Y's underscore underscore. But I don't know. I'm not, excuse me. I don't give it out often, so I don't know it by heart.
Yeah, I think it's just it was like you said, but I think it's just one underscore
One.
after the blank.
Okay.
So, but we'll handle that when I
Tag it.
put it in the description. Okay.
Got
All
it.
right. So, is there one last thing that you want to tell the daters out there?
Uh, what do I want to tell them? Just get to know me. It's not gonna hurt. I'm not stuck up. I look like it, but I'm not. I'm very, very free spirited. I'm bubbly, and I just want to live my life and enjoy it and be successful. That's it.
All right.
And love my partner. And let's
Yeah.
take over. Let's go do some things together. Let's start some businesses and let's get some property and let's get rich. Well, that I'm crazy. This is crazy. But yeah, I don't got anything else to say. I'm probably gonna look at this tomorrow and be like, oh my God. But yeah.
You did good. You did really well. You put
Thank
out there
you.
what you're looking for, who you are, so they know who and what to expect. And hey, you're gonna come. This is what I need you to come as. All right.
Okay.
There you go. Well, thank you, Brittany. I appreciate it.
Thank
And thank you again for
you.
joining the Bella Beauties and Bella Bows network of eligible and intentional daters. And I will be in
Absolutely.
contact with you to get
Okay,
information.
bye, Bella. Thank you. Thank you so much. This has been awesome, girl. Thank you
Well,
so much.
thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm going to be keeping in contact with you to see how your love journey is going. And
Okay.
also, like I said, get your data profile information, okay?
Okay, sounds
All right.
good.
All right.
Thank
I'm going to drop you
you.
down, okay, Brittany? All
Okay,
right. Thank
bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, Bella Beauties and Bella Bows. That's a wrap. Another great interview on the books. Until next time, take care. God bless. And talk to you later. Bye bye.